MetaTrader 4 winning strategy. This strategy is meant for MetaTrader 4 and not MetaTrader 5. You cannot use this on the derived platform. It is meant for MT4 only. And I'm going to show you how to use this particular strategy and the settings for each of the indicators I use for this particular strategy. It is simple and anyone can use these Forex tools. Before you take any trade at all, please always check Forex Factory to check news before you take any trade and see if there's any pairs that you want to trade that has news in the next 30 or 1 hour, and do stay away from it. If any of the pairs, either base currency or code currency, has news, make sure you stay away from that particular pairs for like 1 hour, 30 minutes before the news and 30 minutes after. Allow the news or the market to settle down before you take your trade, because it might go against your technical analysis. Now let me show you how to use this particular strategy, and if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you do so and do give me a thumb up. Now let's check the history of this particular indicator. This indicator does not repeat once the candle close, so always allow candle to close before you take any trade in the direction of the signal that was generated. Now this is how to use this indicator, but before I tell you how to use it, let me tell you the advantage and the disadvantage of this indicator. The first indicator in this indicator that turned to red and green lime color here, this indicator that turns from red to white here, and then we have this lime color and the crimson color. Now disadvantage of this indicator is this: it might change too often and you might not be able to make money using only this indicator in a sideways market. Any pairs that is not trending and you use it during sideways trend, you are not going to make money. You will lose a lot of money using this indicator alone. For instance, we have a cross at this particular point, and before you know it, we have another turn here. This was a sell signal and this was another buy signal. Here is another sell signal. This will have delivered a few pips for you, but these two trades will not have delivered anything. Even this one will not deliver anything to you at this particular point. You might have lost like 3 trades before you win one, and that is the disadvantage of this particular indicator. But when the market is trending, you have a serious profit like we have it here at this particular point. It is trending at this particular point, so you will make serious money using this particular indicator. The only thing you need to do, make sure you look for trending pairs and use this particular indicator on it. Now the second indicator, this PTL indicator, is also useful, and that was why I combine it together with this indicator, because this PTL indicator, I use it in order to correct part of the mistake or a market that will have entered that will end us in negatives, or that might make us to lose a part of our money. I use this PTL indicator to guide against that. At this particular point, we have sell, and PTL indicator confirm this particular trend at this particular point. So this buy will not be taken because we do not have another PTL and only this one. So the direction of the trend still remain down until this particular point. So this 3 points, this is not even 3 points, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now around this point we have like 6 trades that will have ended up losing if we use only this indicator alone, and that it is necessary that you combine one or two, at most three indicators together and use it to trade. Now let me show you how I use it now that you know the disadvantage of this particular indicators and you know the advantages also. So let me show you how to use this indicator. You only take trade if you have the P-tail indicator and this indicator turn at this point here. At this point we have this turn to green from crimson and this turn from red to white. So at this particular point it is advisable that you place your trade and your stop loss will be few pips below the previous low before the signal was generated. Then you can ride the trend, and that is how to use this particular strategy. And you see we have a good run here, and here is another sell signal. This turn from this turn at this particular point we have a sell signal generated here at this point and the P-tail indicator present. So this is a perfect entry, and this did deliver for us also. So this is a good setup, but make sure you combine the two indicators together. And we have the other indicator turn to the upside, that is gave us a buy signal at this particular point. But since we have a PTL here and we do not see any PTL at this particular point, so this is invalid, then you can enter more when this turn again in the direction of a PTL indicator for a sell. Here you can enter more again for another sell. And this is how to use this particular strategy. It is simple and anyone can use these Forex tools that is meant for MetaTrader 4. You can use this on any time frame you want. This is it on 15 minutes time frame, and it give us a good setup also. Here is it on the 1 hour, very good signal on 1 hour also. Then let's check 1 minute, and here is it on 1 minute also for scalping, and this did deliver. We do make money with this particular indicator. We do make money with this particular indicator. Now let me show you the settings for all the indicators used for this particular strategy. This is a simple indicator, though I changed some things here, and not to stress you further, I would like to drop the template for this particular indicator also, or this strategy as a whole, so that you do not need to change anything as touching this indicator. But this is the setting for this particular indicator, but I'm going to give you the template so that you will use the template instead of setting every indicator one by one. So for this particular P-tail indicator, the slow length I use 21. This is not the default setting, and you can play with the setting for this particular indicator. For this PTI indicator, this dot, this is the value I use 21. For slow length and fast length I use 3. So, and this is where I change the color, and every other thing I change it to none. But once you use my template for this particular Forex strategy, you are going to have the same chart like mine, so there's no need for you to set anything up. The essence of this video is just to show you how to use this particular strategy. If you like this video, kindly give me a thumb up, and if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so, and do turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time I share another winning strategy. This strategy is simple. I've shown you the disadvantage and advantages of using this indicator, so make sure you use it with understanding and follow the simple rule. And do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. The download link for all the indicators used for this particular strategy is in the video description, and the template also. Do make sure you download it. Till I come your way again, I remain your fellow trader, Joe, and bye for now.